Good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. We are in London Bridge and we're at Prospero House and we are running one of our Smarta 100 Academy events. And tonight the topic is all around digital marketing and how your database and building that database becomes your marketplace. So the Smarta 100 Academy was born out of the Smarta 100 Awards, which is the most popular, the most significant award ceremonies in the UK for small businesses that are being disruptive, that are doing something different, that are giving something back to the community, or they're just doing something in an unusual new way.
I think with Twitter and things like that, as a small company, you've got nothing to lose. And you've seen some of the cases where you send something to a big company and wow, Tesco have tweeted back to you and you didn't expect you'd have that level of engagement. So I think, again, as long as you're choosing the right influencers who will complement your business, it's worth a try.
I would love to go and spend £100,000 on a campaign, but I know that I'm probably going to get just as good a result with £1,000 at the right time and with the right amount of information.
It's much better to have 100 truly engaged fans or followers than 1,000 people who don't really care what you're doing, they just randomly signed up.
Really challenge yourself on what the 30-second elevator pitch would be for your business and your product.
You set out what it's about on one page to start with, and then you have to edit down that one page to one paragraph. And then you have to edit that one paragraph down to one sentence. And when you've done that, you've nailed your business.
We're so lucky that there's so much information on the internet. I mean, you could go type in what makes a good email now, and there'll be really great references and resources, and you can check those things individually. You don't necessarily have to use an email product.
It was awesome to have this live stream for the first time ever, because we're obviously restricted by the size of the venue and by the fact that we're in London, and we realise that just because we're in London doesn't mean that people in Glasgow or Edinburgh or Manchester or Liverpool or Birmingham or anywhere, Huddersfield, Hull, wherever you are in the country, doesn't have the same kind of burning questions that the people who are able to attend the event live have. And I think one of the best things for me personally about running these events and actually from my whole experience of founding Smarta is that we really aim to be inclusive, to be engaging with our audience, and it's a really open environment.
That's kind of great thing about today, that this event was integrated physically here in the room and in this Prospero House, but also via Twitter and the live feed and the cameras and everything. So people who couldn't necessarily come here today in London, they could watch from anywhere in the world really, and that's amazing.
As we've seen at the event tonight, capacity crowd, we've live streamed to probably over 1,000 businesses. And I think it's a great way for us to be able to reach our customers and inform them and help them about how they can be successful when they're setting up their business.
This type of forum is really valuable. I think when you're starting out, you want to talk about your idea to as many people. You want to sound out as many ideas off people and bounce these ideas around. So coming to somewhere like this where you can network afterwards is a really, really valuable tool.
It's the first one that I've had the opportunity to do, and I've actually learned that there's lots of people out there who have a passion for what I do and don't necessarily have the experience. So passing that information on, I think will be a great help, and I'm keen to help anyone who wants to know more.
All you need to do is go to smarta.com. You will see a list of all of our events coming up, and follow us. You can follow me personally at Shaa Wasmund. Weird name, easy to find, SHAAWASMUND, or follow us at Smarta, SMARTA.com. And come and friend me or Smarta on Facebook. We're really active across all social kind of platforms and engagement, and we'd love to hear from you.